Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Mr. Chief, for being here today. In September 2021, the Wall Street Journal published an article titled "How TikTok Serves Up Sex and Drug Videos to Minors." This article gives a chilling depiction of the types of content that TikTok's algorithm is curating for our children. This article claims that your application served an account that was registered as a 13-year-old, quote, videos about drug use. It referenced to cocaine, meth addiction, and promotional videos for online sales of drugs. The algorithm was also found to have delivered countless videos depicting, quote, pornography and other adult content to the device of an account that was registered as a 13-year-old. Could you please explain to the members of this committee and parents across the country why your company deems it acceptable for such inappropriate content to be prominently featured on a child's For You page?
A lot of the content that you mentioned, Congressman, are violative of our own policies, and we don't think they're acceptable, and we will remove them when we identify them. We take this very seriously. I mentioned this. This is an industry-wide challenge. We're investing as much as we can. We don't think it represents the majority of the user's experience on TikTok, but it does happen. Some bad actors try and come in and post some of this content, and we're doing our best to invest as much as we can to remove them.
Well, I would say you're not doing enough. I have 14 grandchildren, Mr. Chu. You personally believe that such content is appropriate for minor children to consume?
A lot of the content that you mentioned, like porn, for example, is not allowed on our platform. So no, I do not think they're acceptable for young people to consume.
Earlier this week, the Wall Street Journal published an article titled, quote, TikTok's Chinese partner has another wildly popular app in the U.S. This app is called CapCut. It is a video editing tool to help users go viral on TikTok. While for obvious reasons, most of our attention is focused on TikTok and ByteDance, other companies and their applications are also continuing to exploit the privacy of Americans. TikTok, CapCut, Lark, FaceU, all of these apps are also controlled by ByteDance and pose serious privacy concerns. In 2022, it was reported that TopBuzz, an international version of ByteDance's censored Chinese news app, was used to spread pro-China messages to Americans. When it comes to the data privacy of Americans, we must have a clear set of guidelines to ensure Americans' data is protected and not passed along to unknown third-party actors who could pose a threat to our security. I urge my colleagues to continue to work together to pass a national data privacy bill, not just one out of the House Energy and Commerce Committee, but also through the House of this Congress. It is the only systematic way we can address privacy concerns. Unfortunately, I've been given no reason to believe that TikTok does not pose a threat and cannot be trusted to follow our laws when they conflict with the desires of the Chinese Communist Party. Your firewall that you're talking about, if you had a bad actor in your what you call your Texas initiative, could get through that firewall and send any information that they wanted to send anywhere directly to the Chinese Communist Party. Would you deny that?
Congressman, this risk that you talk about exists for every company, bad actors.
I'm talking about TikTok, sir.
In fact, the risk is lower for us because these...
It is a risk, correct?
The personnel will be vetted. So the risk is actually lower than most companies in the industry.
Well, that is why we have to deal with your company. And with that, Madam Chair, I yield back.
Gentleman yields back.